Hello everybody, today we're doing Dranikis from Belarus for our 18th dish. Start by washing and peeling your potatoes. I'm gonna recommend not doing this recipe unless you have a food processor that can grate, because it's a lot of grating. Unless you love grating, then fill your pants, weirdo. Now an important note on this recipe is after you grate each potato, you have to mix it with the onion at the bottom, otherwise it'll start browning really fast. You're gonna want to take as much liquid out of the slurry as possible. I try with a strainer first, pressing it through. It works somehow good, but I have to resort to brute force with my hands, grabbing one handful at a time, pressing it, and then setting it aside. Potatoes hold a lot of water. Then we're going to separate the potato juice from the starch. We don't want the potato juice, we keep the starch. This potato starch is something that they call a non-Newtonian fluid because it's liquid or solid depending if you apply a force to it. If I put a force, it transforms into a solid, or if I let it flow, it's a liquid. Also known as oobleck. Now finally we're going to put a little seasoning into this recipe. This is where we accentuate the flavors, I guess. You can put whatever you want. The garlic powder is not in the original recipe, but I thought, give it a little something in there. Mix it all good, and you're almost ready to start frying your patties. Finally, heat up some oil, and then you're gonna want to kind of shape them into patties. They're not really malleable, so it's not like you can really give it shape. So I kind of did a try and then squish them. You want them about 1 centimeter thick. Oh, I always forget the frying sounds to keep them in the audio. Okay, let's go. Shh. Doesn't sound the same, but it will do. Now for the taste test, starting with my oldest son. He's a little hesitant to the sour cream, but yeah, he likes it. None of my kids were really too impressed, to be honest, that you're gonna see in here. They say they all like it, but afterwards I gave them some ketchup to put it on with, which I'm not proud of that. But they were all begging me to do it, to cook this recipe again, as long as I serve it with ketchup. And finally, youngest, let's see. Ooh, thumbs up. Good job.